Hello again, it's Noob, and what we have today is a Laperche, I think that's how you pronounce it, Dimple Euro cylinder, and this is the A2P model, I think anyway, although it does say on here C1M as well, so I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to look that up. Maybe I'll correct any errors on the actual video title itself. But this was sent to me by Talanpick. He hasn't put one of his numbers on the lock, which usually indicates how hard it is. I have picked it, and it's not immediately easy, but it's quite a fun pick. So yeah, let's bung this in a vise and let's have a go picking it, and then we'll gut it and see what is actually inside. The one thing I haven't done with this is I've not taken it apart yet, so I guess you'll see what I'm seeing when I see it. All right, let's crack on. Okay, so going to put some tension on the lock. I'm going to probably start with a curved flag. Seems to work quite well with this lock, so let's not reinvent that wheel. Nothing 1, nothing 2, nothing 3, 4's binding. Can't seem to set it though. Come back out, pin 1, little click, pin 3, pin 4, 5 and 6. Okay, might just flick over to a flat flag. Still keeping that heavy tension on. Just go in now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice positive click on 3. I like that. Anything on 2 now? Feels like it's binding. Oh, now into a false set. Nice, nice, nice. So who else do we have to pick? Wiggle onto pin 4, pin 5, and pin 6, and we're open. There we go. Oh, that's why I was tensioning against the rubber of the lock itself. So I think this is relatively standard in here. Don't know for sure. I'm gonna grab a shim, and I haven't got a key for this, so let's have a go at gutting this in a reasonable way. Here we go. Here we go. Right. So, can I get a shim down this lock? The pins are at the bottom. Can I turn it a little bit more that way? Without it. There we go. That should be okay. Can I get a shim in? Possibly. Ooh. Yeah, I think so. Just about. Okay. Get myself a follower. And let's see if I can follow this out without... Now, where are the pins? Pins are there. So they're going to come out. So I need to do that. I hope I get this right. Yeah, there we are. Oh. Do you know what? Wasn't expecting that. Not gutted this before. Look at that. Looks like there's some key control pins. They are all passive. It seems I didn't need to pick them at all. So that was good. Wonder if that does affect with a tension tool in there. If it was tension, yeah. If you tension the other side, maybe. Not that you would. But you can see how if there was the wrong key inserted and it didn't have dimples cutting the side of the key, then these passive pins would block the keyway from turning. So I'm going to have a look in the inside of this in a second and see what's going on, because there should be something going on there to stop the key from being inserted. Actually, no, that's not true at all, is it? If the dimples are there, then these pins don't get pushed outwards. Oh, I'm obviously very tired. Can't explain myself today. Pin 1. Pin 2. Pin 3. Pin 4. Pin 5. Pin 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7 pins. Here I am counting a 6-pin pick, and it's actually a 7-pin lock with passive key control pins at the side, which luckily have no bearing on the picking. Can you tap them out? Yeah, you can. So you can see here these little passive side pins, and all they do is they can be put into various positions on the lock to align with a key with corresponding holes in, and if the key doesn't have the corresponding holes, these will actually stop the key from being inserted full stop. Very cool. Anything special about the plug other than that? Not really. Holes at the bottom. Why do we have those? Interesting. Okay. Let's have a look at the drivers now. I'm expecting basically spools and standards. So spool, standard, 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 spool, and I think we must have a spool. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Let's just have a look at the plug. Anything special in there? No, although it looks like that's that way round there. It looks like actually these are passive pins, and they are key control pins, but they work differently. It's not to stop the key from going in, it's actually to block the keyway. Yep. So this isn't to stop the key going in like some, where they don't have cutouts in the plug. These allow the key to go in, but it would actually stop the core from turning, or plug from turning, because you can see here, if I put a key with no cutouts in, or essentially a tension tool, these little pins pop out. They would dig into these grooves here and stop the plug from turning. What's interesting is that there seems to be holes down the bottom where you could also have some key control pins. So it looks like this lock has key control pins on one side, but technically you could have them on 2 sides. Wow, really like that key control. So this is a Laperche A2P 1-star cylinder. Very cool little lock. And if I was just going to review the pins, I would say that it's all very standard, apart from these really cool torpedo shaped key pins, which I assume are there to act like an overset trap. Very cool. I don't see that very often in locks at all. Remind me a little bit of the torpedo pin you find in multi-locks, albeit a lot thinner. But yeah, kind of cool. I really like this lock. It was a little bit of a surprise gutting that. I always like to do the gutting first on video, just because I like you to see the inside of the lock at the same time I do. Yeah, really interesting. And what a load of key control going on with this Laperche. I guess that's what you call it. Yeah, very cool. Right, hope you enjoyed watching that, and I'll see you all next time.